good there. And after long time, I have just come here with one of the important things which I want to say, and that is very important for online classes. And if you are really going to follow this instruction, then definitely you can just improve a lot. And I will just also tell you that what is the difference between online class and offline class. So before just starting this session, I would like to tell you one thing, that you know very well that I just take classes, means live classes at 8:30 p.m. sharp every day at night. But I had been not been taking your classes because I was out of a station, and just because of that I was not able to take your class. And today also I will not take class because the weather condition of Muzaffarpur or all over Bihar is not up to the mark. So it may happen that if I take class from my home where I am just living, network issue will be there. That's why I just decided that I will just give you some mantras or some you can say that ideas that how to just do better in online as well as offline session. दोस्तों, you know very well that now the world is just growing very fast, and in this digital era, if you are not digital, then definitely you all are going to face lots of problems. And in this digital era, if you are just knowing each and everything about online platform or the things which are by which we are going to be digitalized, if we are not going to just do, and we are not going to have the knowledge of that thing, then definitely we are going to also face lots of problems. Another thing is that we can just see that what is happening in all departments, not only in private, even in government departments. Those persons are able to survive who have the knowledge of this digital platform. So I would like to request you that you all should have to have just knowledge of these all things so that you all can just perform well. Another thing, what is the difference between online and offline? When we talk about online, then you know very well that most of the classes are going on online through online platform, where most of the teachers are also just taking their classes through their personal website, through their personal, you can say that apps, or even through live classes also through YouTubes. But what is happening, that most of the students are not able to take benefits of this session which is happening in all over, you can say that, world through the YouTube and through the digital platform, because there are lots of channels are there where most of the people just join there, and they are not able to just talk with their teachers with whom they are just learning to interact with them. And if they have any kind of problem, then what happens, then they are not able to just tell them, and just because of that they are not able to do better in the field of each and everything. So it's very important that we should have to have that kind of platform where we can just share our thoughts, share our ideas, even we can just share our feelings, so that we can just do better in the field of each and everything. English plays an important role in all over world. Even just in this vacation, I was out of a station, and I saw that what is the importance of English nowadays. Because if they are speaking Hindi, their tones are totally different, which can't be understandable by anyone. And they are totally speaking English. So if you are not habituated with English, then you can just see that you are going to face lots of problems, because whatever you are just preparing, you don't know that in coming future where you all will be. And if you are not going to do better, then definitely you can just see that which type of problems you are going to face. So online platform is the platform if you are able to convey your message, if you are able to just know each and everything about your problems, if you are able to share your problems with them, and if they are interacting, if they are just taking your questions seriously, if they are solving your problems, then definitely you should just join there. And you can say that it's a totally free of cost. You can get all kinds of knowledge. Even you can learn anything without paying a single coin from your pocket. So now it is up to you that which platform should you join, so that you can just do better and you can just perform well, and you can just learn lots of things. So it's totally your responsibility that how are you going to just perform, and how are you not going to perform. And it's also your responsibility that you should just know that what is your problem, and are you able to solve that problem or not. Because through online there are lots of people join, and the main thing is that if you are just giving answers anything, and if that answers are correct and your teachers are taking care of that answer, then definitely that platform is the best platform. So you should search that platform where you can just convey your message, where you can just solve lots of things. So in spite of all things, there are advantages as well as disadvantages of this online media also. And the main disadvantage is that we are not able to directly connect our teachers, with our mentors, with whom we are just learning, with whom we are just able to know each and everything. The first and most, you can say that demerits of online platform. Second thing is that suddenly if you have any kind of problem, suppose you are at home and you are not able to solve your problem, then you can come with lots of problems in the classes through offline mode, where the teachers are taking care of your problems and they are sharing each and everything. But in online session, these facilities are not available. So just because of that, we are not able to just focus on each and everything. The next demerit is that we don't have any kind of pressure that we have to read this chapter from there to there, and if you are not going to do that homework and that task, then nobody is going to ask question to you. So now this is another disadvantage of online session. If I talk about offline session, then in offline session what happens, that you have to come every day in the class. You are directly facing your teachers, your mentors, and you are just asking questions and solved by your teachers. So this is the great advantage you can just get through offline session. Another thing is that if we have problem instantly, then we can raise question there and we can just solve that problem. But you can say that in offline session, there are lots of things are happening also, that there are advantages and disadvantages are also there. And the main disadvantage of that students just bunk their classes without any reason. They don't think that this class is very, very important, and they have lots of excuses. And just because of that, only 5% or 10% students are there who are able to get success in the field of education. So if you also really want to part of the online and offline session, then I would like to tell you that you have to be serious. You have to just prove yourself so that you can do better in your life. And it is totally up to you that how are you going to do like that. Because your consciousness, your consistency is very, very important. If you are consistent, if you are able to do each and everything, then definitely you can do better. Those who are watching me, if they have any kind of question, then you can ask me. I can just solve your problem. If you are facing any kind of problem, then you can ask question. I will definitely try to solve your question. Niskars, Maverick, Rohit Raj, कौन सी क्लास हो रही है? So Rohit Raj, this is the class for English, and here the people join to learn English. But I would just tell you one thing, that I always just give the best platform so that anyone join through online as well as offline, then my students should never ever suffer any kind of problem. If they are facing any kind of problem, I am just trying to solve them so that they can just do better in their field of English and they will not have to face any kind of problem. You know very well that if we know English, then we can go anywhere. If we know English, we can talk with those kind of person who are able to just speak in English. If we know English, we can do job with multinational company, or you can say that foreign based country. If we know English, then your salary will be double, triple, and many more. If we know English, then we can just you can say that take job in call centers also, where the salaries are much more high. So everything is depend upon English. But from where we can just learn English, that is very, very important. And I am just giving the DIIT British English has been running more than 10 years. So if you really want to improve yourself, then please join this institution through online or offline. Wherever you are, you can just join. But if you join offline, then definitely you can just enhance yourself, because through the offline session, you can just talk with anyone in English. You can get an opportunity to speak in front of anyone, debate session, group discussion session, and many more activities can be seen and can be done through offline session, which can't be done through online. So this is the biggest difference between online and offline. So if you are really focused towards English, then it is very, very important that you all should just do better in the field of English, so that you can just perform well and you can just do better and you can just prove yourself that I am the best, I am the best, I am the best. And one thing is very important, that please I request you, it's the consistency process. If I am just giving you platform to speak English every day, then please try to use that platform so that you can just do better in the field of each and every one. If anyone has question, क्या किसी को कोई question है, then please ask me. And one thing I also must tell you that when I just went out of Bihar, then I saw that the level of the peoples are different from others. And if we are not going to update with them, then definitely we would not be able to do, and when we would not be able to communicate with those kind of person. So it's very, very important that we should know the knowledge of English. We should have the knowledge of English so that we can just do better in our field. Where did you go for your vacation? How was your vacation? Maverick ji, first of all, I would like to tell you that I just spent 4 days in Uttarakhand, and in Uttarakhand, I can see that you can just see that this is a totally mountain area, and the climate, the weather, each and everything is good there. When I just saw the culture of the people, when they were speaking Hindi, their tone of Hindi was totally different. Even they were speaking English as well as also, and their English was marvelous. And most of the persons were trying to, most of the people were speaking either their own language or they were speaking Hindi in a different tone, or some students, some persons were also speaking English. So it's very tough to survive if you don't know English, because their tone, their way of speaking is totally different. And if we are not able to just talk with them, then how can we communicate? And if we are not able to communicate, then definitely we can't just survive there. So it's very, very important that we should do. And if I talk about that, how was my session, then the session was very good. I just learned lots of things, that how to improve our personality, how to be positive. And if you are doing any job with positive, then definitely no one can defeat you. But what happens, we are not able to just have trust on ourselves. So trusting is very important. Positiveness is very important. If you are positive, then no one can defeat you. If you are negative, then everyone can defeat you. So it's totally up to you that how much you are positive. That is very, very important. So this thing I just learned from there, and I will also apply these all formulas which I just learned through the online classes, and you all will be benefited by me also. Mr. No Genius has asked, start the class, sir. English engage the students through your teaching, not through lecture. Your teaching will attract the students automatically. I know very well, Genius ji, and I only do this thing. I am not giving lecture, and you don't know that which type of conditions are there. I know that you are genius and you have lots of knowledge, and I am very junior in front of you. So how can I just know whatever you know very well? So in front of you, I am little child. How can I just know how to teach anyone? So I would like to tell you one thing, that this is not the platform of lecture, and I don't believe in lecture. Okay. And another thing is that I have just come here this time just because of some reason, because the weather condition is not up to the mark. So I just decided that why not I should give the platform to listen all in English. So that's why I'm just giving this type of platform. But you can't understand because you are a very highly qualified person and this channel is not for you. So it's better to join those channel where millions of followers are there, so that you can just enhance your English very well. This is the channel for zero class level, and we are zero, so definitely we just teach only zero kind of person. So it's better to go there. Okay, Genius, I hope that you have understood very well. Maverick, I hope you enjoyed your vacation very well. Yes, very well. I have just enjoyed very well, and I would like to tell you one thing, that from tomorrow your live class is going to start at 8:30 as I was just taking, and I hope that you all will just join on time. Those who are not connected with us and those who have just gone through this video, I would like to convey that please join from tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. sharp, so that we can just enhance our English and we can just remember each and everything, and we can just recall each and everything, so that we can just do better in the field of English. So let's end this session, and I hope that whatever the message I have just conveyed you all have just understood very well, and you all will just do better. So from tomorrow we are going to meet at 8:30 p.m. sharp. So thank you and see you tomorrow.